Yeah, see? And then it pops out. So, again, the perfect shoulder joint? No. Hey nerds, today we're looking at the SH FIGUARTS Roronoa Zoro figure. That's right. This is the East Blue Romance Dawn era. Check it out right there. Yeah, there we go. All right. Such a cool figure. I've seen so many positive things about this figure. And now we're going to see if that holds up to my intense critiquing. Yeah, look at him right there. Again, fantastic head sculpts like always. He looks great. He absolutely looks great. Nice design here. Let's check out the toes. Nice articulation. Oops, got the toe joints right there. That's a lot of toe joints. Boot cut? Yeah, we got a boot cut. That's nice. Single jointed knees, which honestly, I hate these knees. The point, I don't know. Reminds me like Revoltech maybe or something. I just don't like. I don't know. It bugs me. Got the thigh cut right there. Hips kick out that far. Only go back that far. At least they move up. Not like the other one. We had to go in and modify the other one to make it work. This one, nice range of motion already built in. Does spin right here at the waist. This is actually soft. This green belt, I could call it, not a belt, sash. I'm not sure what the correct term is. It is soft, so it does have some bend to it. As far as the waist crunch, it does limit that. Most of the crunch you're going to get is from, appears to be here for more of the torso than anything else. Oh, and that came right off, which is always awesome. All right, this torso left and right is nice, lean in there as well. I did tell right here, this is actually soft plastic as well back here, so that's kind of cool. Now, the big question here is the shoulder joints. As always, these are yeah, much better than the previous Zoro, because at least it's not falling apart. Let's see, that's about as far out as it goes, straight out. I'm getting on it. It does go all the way around though. That came off. So that's awesome. So you can see here inside, the joint's actually a little different the way that moves in there up and down. Joint right here. And this just kind of sits on it. It's interesting. So you can get lots of range of motion across, like cross body motion, with your hands up, like the sword swings and stuff like that. So that is cool. I find that you gotta kind of spin it right here to get to get more of the motion out of it. Interesting. Still a little tricky, but again, infinitely better than the previous figure. And of course, standard SH FIGUARTS neck joints. Double jointed elbow, of course. Not a whole lot of bend in that first joint, but enough there. And then your standard, again, SH FIGUARTS wrist. Nice motion in there. Careful, you don't break those. Those are the tender joints. He does get a lot of the cross. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for at the sword. And yeah, like that's great. I find that his right shoulder on mine is much easier to move than the left shoulder. Left shoulder was more likely to pop off like it did before. And here we are now. Yeah, there we go. It's all twisted up in there. There we go. Yeah, see? And then it pops out. So, again, the perfect shoulder joint? No. Is it much better than the previous one? Yes. So they're going in the right direction, and that's pretty much what we care about, right, guys? I'll just go back on here like this. And let me just push it back in. And it is much easier to get together than the previous one, too, so that's nice. But, again, not perfect. Let's see, and this should rotate this way. Yeah. So what the trick is, since this doesn't move with the shoulder, this little floating piece, it actually can get in the way. I forgot to mention the bicep cut right there. Got that range of motion. So again, way better than the previous one, but still flawed. Still flawed, but that's okay. Let's check out the rest of the stuff we get here. Now, the thing that I really like, let me get this out, is this sword right here, the sheath swords. The fact that they just pop in right here. Right? Like that. I love that happens, because the other one, man, I actually like broke one of the swords on the other one because it went into that little spot and it twisted in, and it had the pins had to line up perfect, and it never lined up. And so, yeah, that sucked. This keeps coming off. I guess you can remove it if you take the arm off. You don't like that on them. But yeah, so like already definitely much better than the previous figure. All right, stand up, my boy. There we go. Let's see what else we got in here. Of course, he does come with the regular swords. All right, I'm just going to have to dump all this crap out on the table because it's too hard to get out while I'm filming. All right. Stand up. If you can't stand, you're not a good figure. Okay, so we have the 3 individual swords, of course, unsheathed, which is awesome. Looking good. All nice details on here. Very cool. And then we have multiple hands. We got the open hands. That's nice. He's got fists on him right now. We've got the sword holding hands. And what else we got here? I guess more sword holding hands. But the thumbs up kind of going on there. Now we got the face sculpts. Check it out. We got super happy Zoro. That's awesome. We got super angry Zoro. Again, awesome. I love these weird oddball head sculpts. They're the best. They really are. We got a regular, just intense Zoro right there. Now this one, see how the massive forehead on this guy? Yeah, there you go. It goes to this head sculpt right here, where he's got his bandana on his head. So he's got a full other head going on right there, which is awesome. And this it's like slides out of here. Yeah, not the easiest, but it does slide out of there, and you slide the other head in. This what's cool about this one here is this is the one that holds the sword. You can see the little like ledge or whatever underneath it. Pop the sword in there like this. I think it's supposed to be the white sword, but whatever. And there you go. You got the sword in his mouth, which is awesome. I don't think the other ones will hold it, right? Nope, the other ones will hold it. And of course, we get the extra Luffy face. Look at that. That's an awesome one. Does it go with this one kind of sorta? What is this? Shock? What face is this exactly? Shock and awe? Or like what the? I don't know. But it's cool. I like it. Let's swap his head off of here. There we go. Popped off nice and easy. So for these heads, let's see. I believe it just pops out. Yeah, nice and easy. Just pops out. None of the hair pieces come off. So then you would just like pop one of these in here like this. Boom. Simple and easy. Looks awesome. Let's put this head on Zoro though. There we go. And then I guess these actually come out of here, don't they? Yeah. So you want to take these off, and those little pieces always fall off, so be careful you don't lose them. All you noobs out there. Everyone else is like, yeah, we know. It should just slide back on here. I don't think it's got a specific shape. Anyways, we'll set these over here in a box so we don't lose them. And now we can swap his hands. Does it mean look like he has like giant fists compared to his hands? Let's see here. Gosh. All right, there we go. That's nice. We need sword hands. That's the other hand. Let's see. Let's try this one. Get the peg in there. Come on. There we go. Doesn't look like it's all the way in. All right, there we go. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Sword hand again. Pop this one in. All right, that one went in a little smoother. Let me just put that off to the side so it stops making noise. Let's put the swords in his hand. All right, pretty nice grip on that. Doesn't feel like it's going to go sliding out. So that's good. Try this one. And same thing. All right, nice. What's his 3-sword technique? Where he gets his hands kind of crossed, right? And then we get the sword in the mouth. I like that his hips are a little stiff because it means he's going to stand up a little better. I really hate these boot cuts, honestly. I always seem to spin. I've noticed lately it seems that the ankle joints on these figures are a little weak compared to previous other figures, because even that Luffy back there, he tends to fall over because his ankle. All right, sword in the mouth. Probably a little close. Slide this over a little bit. All right. Oh, should have left it where it was because it was actually in his mouth. Let's try that again. Oh, actually, you know what? Can we see that? See that right there? That little slot is actually the parts that connects to his mouth. I did have it right. That's good. So we have his 3-sword technique, right? And we got to put these back on. Nice. That looks awesome. Just stand up now. If his ankles will be strong, hold him up. Let me get Luffy back here. Let's swap out Luffy's head. Now this Luffy, his hat always falls off, but that's besides the point. His hair needs to come off. Like that. We'll get rid of this super happy face and put on this one. Whatever one this is. I'm not exactly sure what expression this is. What? To me, it's kind of like shock and awe. Let's see, the hat goes back on. And well, Luffy's like, what? He's all amazed at Zoro for his new technique he's unveiling. All right, there we go. Looking cool. Get the camera this way. Bring the camera down a little bit. Better shot, I think. Right, guys? Look at that. There we go. Zoro, straight on. Up now. All right, nerds, there you go. The new Roronoa Zoro Romance Dawn edition from SH Figuarts. Totally enjoying this figure so much more than the previous one. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.